Alright, let's try this again so that... And we've gone through the dialogue already. And let's play poker. We'll try this one more time, see if it crashes or not. Oh, there we go. It actually works. See, you have these three lovely men, and then you have chips. So let's, of course, bring up the ante. Oh, I'm sorry, deal the cards first. And ante of 2 chips. Everybody knows how to play 5-card draw, don't they? So we'll just, I don't know. We can't change our bet at this time. Okay. Okay. Otto wins. Well, you gotta do ante first, then you deal. Or, apparently there's a very specific order you gotta do things. And you can't do it automatically. So, let's make a crazy bet. 10 is the maximum bet. And I have 300 chips. What the heck? Alright, now that I've clicked them face down, I can get 3 new cards. And Misty can stop doing that. And now making my maximum bet. You! You win! I mean, this is all fine and dandy. But nobody really wants to go through this now, do they? So let's go ahead and load. Oh wow, the game won't even let me cheat here. This is amazing. Now that we've gone through that, just for the heck of it, what happens if I lose the game automatically? Or naturally through playing a lot of poker? Because we have made a save state after all. Well, I lost that game. Gene is the laughy boy, and Otto is disappointed in my skills. And I have to see myself out the door. Later that evening, I lost at poker. And apparently the police aren't allowed to raid if I don't win at poker. Well, better luck next time, Bonds. If you can't run with the big dogs, stay on the porch. Terrible, isn't it? You should have brushed up on your poker skill. So we'll do this because even Sierra had some brains in the remake. And lets you automatically win at this part. So now that I've won and pretty much cleaned them of their money, I get to go to even more private setting, if you know what I mean. Oh my. Tell Alec that Frank sent me. The higher the stakes, the higher the money. They're professional con men, after all. Nothing's burning, Bonds. Nope, you don't need any beer flies either. And Sonny hates dried fruit. So I better report back to Lieutenant Morgan and tell him to get his cops actually in position this time. Because we know what happens if Sonny loses. You're in my way. You're still in my way. Well, illegal gambling aside, that was a rather fruitless endeavor. But of course, as always, cops need evidence. And I need to report back to Lieutenant Morgan. I should use my key. Yeah. Aha, clicking. It never works for me. There we go. Why is it off screen? I don't know. There we go. So, does anybody remember Morgan's phone number? Because I don't. Time to look up my walkthrough. Oops. I hung up the phone, so I'll try it again. To get some backup, which I should have had in place the first time. I won my poker game, sir. So now I'm actually getting a transmitter. I'm actually getting a wire. But still, I gotta go in unarmed. And not do anything stupid. Actually, you'll notice our score is a little low. Because if you actually play the poker, you do get points. Oh, gotta wait for the backup. I hope that's room service. Oh, it's room service! Oh, darn. Also, they misspelled lieutenant, but that's not the point. It's Danny Angelin. He's here to help me out. Thank you, Danny. And of course, money. Unfortunately, I don't get to keep any of that money. Nope, that's not your job. So now my inventory is a deluxe transmitter pin. What can I do with this pin? Well, wear it on myself. But I don't really need to fit it on me, if you know what I mean. As I prepare to play the world's most dangerous game. Alright, Alex, time to set me up for another poker game. Frank sent me. I have new friends. Isn't that wonderful? And as always, whoops, make sure I do the correct thing and get patted down. Oh, maybe she trusts me this time. Aww, no pat down for you, Mr. Bonds. Oh my. Bonds, you really enjoy that, don't you? Okay, here we go into the lava pit. Remember, always save your game. Ah, it seems a little cleaner in there today. Well then, waiting for Frank to show up. And since I'm here, I'm not allowed to talk on my secret decoder pin, now am I? Low tolerance for mediocrity. He's shining his shoes and his gun. There he is. Hey, Frank Magpie. I mean the Death Angel. It's time for business. It's time to play poker. Just kidding, win automatically. Because nobody wants to play poker, apparently. Okay. They want me to walk somewhere. This is interesting. And scary at the same time. Where we can talk some more official business, if you know what I mean. Ah, it's the secret entrance to the penthouse. Fancy looking place. Is it a love confession? Who knows? With a guy like Frank, you never know. It's Jesse Baines. Aha! The Death Angel. And his text changes to a red background. Well, the occasional alias, you know. And it's time to, well, become part of the gang. Oh, telephone call. Oh, that's not my telephone. But speaking of telephoning, I should probably let the fellas know where I am. Because this is a dangerous place. And I still call myself Whitey for some reason. So let's have a look around. In the lair of the Death Angel. Seems like a really nice place. As the ice cream truck rolls by, you might be able to hear it in the distance. And of course some default text and tropical plants. Also, a telephone with a room number 401. I should probably report that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh dear God. Time to kiss my ass goodbye. Well, I am ketchup soaked Swiss cheese. But I did call for backup. But no, I have to look at that thing first and then call for backup. Oops. Which is why you saw me trying to reach for the pin the second time, but it wouldn't let me. Because, you know, Sierra logic. Well, Sierra logic is Sierra logic after all. Room 401. See, now I can request my location. 5 minutes later, now I have backup. And I can't do anything else. And I am recognized. As Officer of the Year. In other words, saved by Danny England. Well, how realistic this is probably not. But the Death Angel is either dead or near dead. Never seen a man gunned down, really. Call for an ambulance. This man is alive. Really? After all that, you care if he's not, whether or not alive? Good work, Detective Bonds, for now. Meaning you will have a sequel. Then here comes the media. And thank you for watching Police Quest 1 In Pursuit of the Death Angel, the remake. Available on Steam and a few other places. And now we thank that officer, the man who was prepared to kill himself and did not have sex with a hooker in an alternate universe. A man who we owe great gratitude for showing us Sierra logic and what could become of doing the wrong things at the wrong time. Detective Sonny Bonds. He wore a cuff. And hey, you got your first date with Mari. What's her name? It doesn't get any better than this. Also, the mayor has totally awesome glasses. How much did you have to pay for that date, Mr. Bonds? Not now, Mayor. And let's watch the credits. And thank everybody for stopping by. And of course, all those watching on YouTube, thank you for staying through the series. I mean, this game did fix a lot of the old nuances of the game it was remade from. But as we saw, there are still a few questionable choices they made. And next time on Police Quest 2, Ruth says, Sonny Bonds meets up with whiny people. Actually, that's not too far from the truth. If I ever do decide to play Police Quest 2, that game did not get remade into a VGA classic and remains on DOS as a not so classic where you had to type in your commands on a very questionable interface. Still slightly better than the original Police Quest 1, but special thanks to Kit Reese and Model Assembly. And possibly real people. You almost think you've seen some of these people before, but you're not quite sure. And the game closes on itself. Thanks for watching.